This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Spins away from the defense. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense in a bunch formation. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The Bulldogs pick up the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He might have gotten way too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Now. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And that's a play the defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there of competition.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quarterback adapted. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the run.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Oh, they're after him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Fires to the wideout. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Bulldogs are on the move. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
A really nice job by the
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kentucky. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program? Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the react.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Good play call on defense.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Might be looking to run. The throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They're dealing with a second and long. Under fire. Buys a little extra time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Got it back on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
It's caught downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just...
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is... Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bell.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Really nice third down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Branch. And he's wrestled to the ground. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense. And they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there. sleep, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Dogs with a long way to go after